about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Here I come again. Regular.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Well, the connection. This is Ryan Izzo, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Under crush. Under 10. 10. Alert flash.
Brady gives to Michelle. And he's got some space here. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 34.
Hey, check it. Check 37.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Sanu. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Buying time to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Brady. He'll buy some time right. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson. 28 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, he might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Protein spill. Check.
Jones going to throw again. Finds his tight end Ingram. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
30 base. General West.
Here's Jones on first down. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Lawrence Guy. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on second and long. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop. You draw quarter.
Jones now throwing on first down. He's going to let one fly for Tate, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. That's one of those interceptions watching from up here that quarterback wide receiver just looked a little out of sync.
They did look a little out of sync, and yeah, they're going to examine that when they get to the sidelines, and they'll talk about it throughout next week when they watch the tape. But the guy who's going to be there for him, really in his ear, is his center, because that's a special relationship for a rookie quarterback. Your center handles your line calls. He gets everyone in the proper position to block. He'll be the first guy back to pick you up after you've been knocked down. And that's the guy you watch the extra film with and try and learn the league.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Wait, that. 47. Check, 47. I'm coming.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to break.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I'm here all day.
Back to throw. Jones. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, And now, with the change in defense, it no longer.
And they're going to get to him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down to the end zone. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And it's taken in at the 9.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
60 or. At the 24-yard line. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, tight. 6 guys. Pilot, 64, weak.
Again, it's Barkley. And some room to roam now. There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. 76 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Next to score, Giants 23, Patriots 15. Albert Rosas to kick off for the Giants.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Fair catch, made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Sure. Just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, watch it. No. Off. 49, check 49. Check it, reload.
And it's Michel once again. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Wait, 20. The mic. You can't block me.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They're running it. It's Michel. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
On play action, now Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets